Yeah, all the salespeople from your factory who graduated from Westbridge University want to transfer to our company.
That's great news, Keiichi.
My name's Keiichi Sato. I'm the factory manager at Tokimeki Factory, a subcontractor for Days Motors, the top domestic seller. Huh? All 30 of them? Yeah, all the salespeople from your factory who graduated from Westbridge University want to transfer to our company. I've heard they're excellent, and I'd be happy to have them. This is Yuhei Obuchi, Director of Sales at Days Motors, and the guy next to him is... So that's the situation, Keiichi. Thanks for everything. I've always wanted to gain experience here, then transfer to Days Motors. That's Keiji Nasu, a sales rep from Westbridge University. I see. So you're transferring. Sales haven't been doing so well lately, but you'll still manage to recover even with 30 people gone, right? Well, if things keep declining, this might give us a good excuse to cut the contract.
That's great news, Keiichi.
Huh?
Wishing you all the best at Days Motors, guys.
Hold on a sec. Doesn't this feel off? Shouldn't you be sad or frustrated or something?
Well, if that's what everyone wants, then there's nothing we can do. More importantly, are you okay with us raising the price?
Price?
Yes. Since we'll have one less person per product, we'll need to cover for that. That means each person's workload increases, and so do our expenses. So naturally, the product price needs to go up. You're fine with that, right?
Right. I guess we don't have other options.
Keiichi, you never really saw eye to eye with those guys. Things were pretty rough, right? So maybe this is for the best.
Well, yeah. I guess you're right. Yui always knows how to stay positive. She's really reliable in times like this. You're right. Okay, we'll raise the price. Is that all right with you? I don't mind. But if we're paying more, then of course we'll have to be stricter with quality. Can you really maintain quality with fewer people on the floor? Absolutely. Really? Then go ahead and raise the price. So that's why they're so excited. Well then, thank you for everything. Oh well, this feels like I just got swindled or something. After finishing all the resignation paperwork, Yuhei immediately started training the 30 new hires on their first day. But 2 months later, Yuhei, what's going on with this budget? The orientation and training costs are way too high. Apparently, according to the trainers, they requested much more advanced and detailed content than usual. The budget ballooned while trying to meet their demands. Oh, that. We've been enrolling them in high-quality seminars to help them aim even higher. It shows how motivated they are. If they end up being useless after all this, they'll be a huge burden. I'm sure that won't happen. Let's hope you're right. Oh, that reminds me. There's one more thing I'm concerned about. What is it, sir? Since they left, Tokimeki Factory sales have more than doubled. More than doubled? I really don't want to say this, but what if the new hires aren't assets, but rather liabilities? No way. I'm sure it's just because the prices went up. All right. That's all I needed to ask. I want to secure the budget for our next model, and we'll need the manpower. So keep things balanced, all right? Of course. I'll get right on it. Seeing is believing. I guess I'll have to go see it for myself. Thank you for the wonderful meeting. Honestly, I used to think Tokimeki Factory's salespeople were a bit too theoretical. Seems that's changed.
Really? I'm glad to hear that. Is it that different?
Yes, the last guy kept throwing charts and data at us. But your explanation was clear. And even the complicated stuff was easy to follow. I look forward to working with you more.
Likewise. Thank you so much. Thanks to Keiji making that snap decision back then, it's been way easier to handle sales. I'm back! Wait, what? Mr. Momoi! Good to see you, sir!
Good to see you too. You're Yui Komodo from sales, right? I can see you're in quite a good mood.
Yes, I'm really sorry you had to listen to my terrible humming.
No, I honestly thought it was rather pleasant.
Really? I appreciate it.
You two seem close. I can tell Tokimeki Factory's really doing well. I'd say Keiichi deserves full credit. No, not at all. I haven't done anything, really.
Oh, come now. It's because you're always backing us up with what we want to do.
What do you mean by that? Does that mean you weren't able to before?
Well, I mean...
Could it have something to do with the Westbridge University sales team transferring over to our company? If you don't mind, I'd really like to hear more. Of course. Well, actually... 30 minutes later. I see. Thanks for explaining everything so clearly. It's great that Tokimeki Factory sales went up after they left, but as the parent company, we should have reacted sooner. I apologize for that. No, this was something we should have handled ourselves. We're truly sorry. Well then, I'll be on my way. Keep up the good work.
Do you think everything's okay? Mr. Momoi looked pretty concerned.
Maybe things aren't going so well for them over at Days Motors.
If there's anything we could do to help, we should.
What's wrong, guys?
Oh, you're back. Actually, Mika here hasn't been following the manual at all.
I am following it. But depending on the situations, things don't always go by the book.
What do you mean?
For example, the upcoming model will have a feature based on recognition algorithms to detect people and vehicles. That's what we're supposed to push in sales. But Mika didn't focus on that and ended up losing the contract.
That's not it. I did push it. But the client asked, exactly how far away can the algorithm detect people? So I answered according to the manual, like, if there's a humanoid object over 1.7 millimeters at 5 meters, it activates. But for a 1.2 millimeter object at 4 meters, it won't trigger until they're within 3 meters. The explanation is full of dry numbers and logic. It gets really long, and I can't give a precise answer unless I'm reading the manual.
You should have that much memorized. In the end, you probably just started saying vague, safe things, right?
Sales is based on cognitive psychology. First impressions and how you lead the conversation are what matter. It's not just about prepping the perfect script. It's about surface appeal over substance.
Alright, so basically, you two have different styles. And this time, Mika, you couldn't follow Keiichi's approach, and that led to losing the deal. Am I correct? Then why not just adjust your approach depending on the client?
Do you think that's the right call? The data suggests that my manual sales approach has a 20% higher success rate than just following someone's unclear gut feelings.
Data isn't the only thing that matters.
Alright, I get it. If I remember correctly, you and Mika are from a different department than mine. People in your departments tend to rely heavily on their gut feelings and emotions. What matters is solid data and logical backing.
If you want to go there, your department's all logic and no personality. It's boring.
Huh. Well, the client you failed to close with? They were from my department. So, if you had just stuck to the data, it would have worked.
But the person I succeeded with before was also from your department. And my method still worked.
So what now? We start tracking sales by the department our clients graduated from?
Wait a second. Do we really have that many Westbridge University grad clients to get solid stats like that?
Yes, that's been our target. And we've been requesting to be matched with those kinds of clients.
Wait a sec. Then all those good results up till now are because... I knew it. All the successful deals we've had so far were mostly with Westbridge University or other elite educated reps. Which means that going forward, when we face different kinds of clients, sales will... Just as Yuhei feared, sales performance took a steep dive. Conflicts with clients during meetings increased, and Mr. Momoi, the CEO, was forced to step in. I see. So the problem isn't just among the sales team, but also with how rigid the approach has been, even towards clients. Yes, sir. Now, it makes perfect sense why Tokimeki Factory sales shot up. I think that's a separate issue entirely. What? I'm sure if we all talk things through, we can bounce back. It didn't work at Tokimeki Factory because we kept clashing instead of communicating. Are you seriously saying that? Huh?
Excuse me. We just got word that Keiji is clashing with a client, and we might lose the contract.
What did you say? What's going on?
We're at risk of losing the contract for the new car's engine parts factory.
We need to go to damage control right now. Right. Man, I'm really pleased I got to talk to you two. Huh? It was a pleasure for us. There are moments when passion and being real mean more than all the tiny details.
If anything else comes up, please feel free to reach out.
Absolutely. If I'm unsure about anything, I'll definitely come back to you. What is going on here? I'm sorry, but we're terminating the contract. We've decided to go with another company. Please wait. If we lose this deal, it will affect development on the new model. Hello, Mr. Momoi? It seems Keiji's overly detailed explanations finally pushed Mr. Wakayama's patience too far.
Still, Keiji refused to change his approach, and even made remarks that questioned Mr. Wakayama's understanding. That's why.
What were you thinking? Being disrespectful to a client? Come on, that's basic decency. You don't need college or even high school to know that.
With all due respect, I believe we shouldn't be partnering with a company whose factory manager can't understand my explanations.
Excuse me? You're wrong, Keiji. All the factory workers understood every bit of your detailed data and specs. That's exactly why Mr. Wakayama wanted to hear about the emotional side, the product philosophy, the human side of it. Things workers find harder to ask.
We divide roles that way to make our sales approach more well-rounded.
I didn't realize that.
Keiji, when you were at Tokimeki Factory, you kept forcing your style on others without seeing who you were talking to. That caused real trouble. I understand that you acted that way because you believed in what you were doing and wanted to fulfill your responsibility.
Thank you, Yui. But the truth is, Keiji and Yuhei aren't doing this out of good intentions. Huh? You two focus so much on education, department, or past credential. All you're doing is choosing clients who fit your methods. For me, business isn't just about teaming up with folks who already know the ropes. I believe in earning money as a return for helping as many people as possible, even those who don't get it at first. Your method, discarding anyone who doesn't fit from the start, just doesn't sit right with me or my company. Frankly, I think you're both just stubborn.
Then you should have mentioned that right from the start. You're only bringing this up now that the results are in. Is that really how a CEO is supposed to operate?
You're right. Keiichi, Yui, I sincerely apologize for all the trouble we've caused.
It's okay, sir. Actually, it was Keiji who suggested reaching out to Mr. Wakayama. It wasn't initially about resolving the issue with Keiji. After seeing how troubled you looked, Keiji just wanted to help in any way he could. That's when he thought, maybe we should reach out to some of Days Motor's clients directly for input. This company happened to be the first, and we just ran into the situation with Keiji by coincidence.
I see. Now I get it. So I ended up creating a company where our clients need to back us up with the business. How embarrassing. No, please don't say that. We overstepped our bounds, and I'm sorry for that. I'm just glad Mr. Wakayama didn't go through with the deal while still feeling upset.
But what about the development of the new model?
That you'll have to figure out on your own.
Excuse me, sir?
In light of all, I've decided to step down from my position as CEO. What? Most of the employees now think more like Yuhei than like me, Keiichi or Yui. There's no place for me anymore. I believe all I can do now is watch from afar.
So that's what's been going on. That's the reason folks from our factory moved over to yours.
Before I go, I'd like to offer one last proposal as a way to repay Tokimeki Factory. How about going independent from Days Motors? Go independent, you say? Yes, I believe you can absolutely stand on your own. And this way, we won't have anyone suddenly yanking your employees without notice. Are you sure about this? Yes, I'll see this through as my final task. Then please let us go independent.
Wait, we can't lose Tokimeki Factory like this. If development slows down here, we'll suffer major losses.
This is your era now. Make sure you think carefully about what kind of future you want to create.
No way.
Well, at least we'll finally have freedom to develop as we see fit.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But still.
After that, Tokimeki Factory became independent. Mr. Momoi left Days Motors. Under Yuhei's leadership, Days Motors began development of a new vehicle.
During their test run, a crash happened and several faulty parts were discovered, leading to some conflict within the company. Who would want to sign a deal with a company getting headlines like this online? Please, we're begging you. My family is really worried and...
I've completely changed my ways, please. We've lost so many contracts and are now in debt.
My engagement was called off and I'm in a huge mess.
You think you can get contracts just because of your sob stories? What are you even thinking?
We're so sorry!
At Days Motors, factions began forming within departments, and internal conflict never ceased. The public kept hearing words like internal division, whistleblowing, and breakaway attempts. Product quality plummeted. The company went deep into the red and eventually went bankrupt. Yuhei ended up shouldering part of the losses and was forced into physical labor, worn down both mentally and physically. Keiji, too, tried to push his methods at his new job, but a sharper colleague dismantled his arguments completely. His pride shattered, and now he's lost all confidence. They say he quit his job and hasn't left his room since. Hey Yui, you're back. Were you able to seal the deal?
Yes, thanks to you. It's all thanks to your trust in us and our decision to go independent.
No, that's not it. It all started when you stayed positive and encouraged me during that whole resignation mess. I hope you'll keep lifting me and everyone else up with that positive energy.
Keiichi, I I might not be strong enough to cheer everyone up, but if it's just you, I think I can do it.
What? Yui? Then please, I really want you to keep cheering me on with that positive vibe.
Sure!
Enjoyed the video?
Then smash that like button and subscribe.